Hey, Z Nation, DailyXander 293 coming at you right around 6 p.m. First update of the day. Oof. Staying busy, looking good, feeling good. Feeling good in the sense, a little tired, but that's alright. I pulled through. Hoorah! Still looking at how that blister. Haven't done anything with it. On tap, barbers tonight. Hospice session to volunteer, and then I gotta help out dropping off a shopping cart at a friend's apartment because she's coming back from her time in Pennsylvania. She's actually one of our clients. She's a really cool lady, and me and my coworker are gonna help her out by doing that later tonight. So that's what I got going on in store. So check in with you a little bit later, eating some pre-biking crackers. All right, peace. Barbers, baby. Bottoms up. It's that time. Volunteering, baby. Hoorah. Badge time. Volunteer time. Check in with you later. It's that time. Volunteering, baby. Hoorah. Badge time. Volunteer time. Check in with you later. Yo, what is good? Z Nation. I'm just reporting. I did have a shopping cart with me. As you can see, I dumped out. This is at my friend's apartment, who's not coming back until tomorrow. She's been away for a little while. She's a client of the place I work for, Core. And I actually just took a shopping cart from Whole Foods to here. Not that far away because this apartment complex, the loft, is right next to Whole Foods. And it's just a way to help out with when they get in to town tomorrow with shopping and such. But I actually just lent out that shopping cart to a lady that needed it, who just took it inside. So we'll see if she brings it back. If I can drop it off at my friend's apartment. And if not, no problem, go get another one. It's all going to a good cause. It's all going to a value cause. So that's what it all comes down to. How do you provide value to others? I just gave value to that lady. She didn't really speak good English, but I know she appreciated it. And going from there. Also, met an interesting dude driving Uber today. Dude was like 70 years old, was in the Marines at one time. He's been to Australia back in the 60s because I talked to him a little about that. But anyways, this guy's like 70 years old and he's a dancer at gay bars. And I guess he also runs his own DJ station and such. So just an interesting dude, to say the least, for sure. But quite funny. All right, there's the gal. There's the gal that took it. In the background, if you can see her, she's got the shopping cart right back there. So we're gonna use. Probably chill a little bit in the lobby, waiting for her to bring that back. Give her about 10 minutes, and if she doesn't bring it back, we'll go get another cart. That's how we do it. And going from there. So on that note, my coworker buddy just arrived, and I'll check in with you one or two more times. I gotta read a chapter of a book here. Gotta finish my notes. And by tomorrow, I need to have my ditto done, which consists of me making sure I just have orders placed to earn points for my online store that'll eventually get me to attract other people to create a network and build upon assets. So that's what I got going on. Check in with you later on. Peace. Yo, what is good? Z Nation. I'm just reporting. I did have a shopping cart with me. As you can see, I dumped out. This is at my friend's apartment, who's not coming back until tomorrow. She's been away for a little while. She's a client of the place I work for, Core. And I actually just took a shopping cart from Whole Foods to here. Not that far away because this apartment complex, the loft, is right next to Whole Foods. And it's just a way to help out with when they get in to town tomorrow with shopping and such. But I actually just lent out that shopping cart to a lady that needed it, who just took it inside. So we'll see if she brings it back. If I can drop it off at my friend's apartment. And if not, no problem go getting another one. It's all going to a good cause. It's all going to a value cause. So that's what it all comes down to. How do you provide value to others? I just gave value to that lady. She didn't really speak good English, but I know she appreciated it. And going from there. Also, met an interesting dude driving Uber today. Dude's like 70 years old, was in the Marines at one time. He's been to Australia back in the 60s, because I talked to him a little about that. But anyways, this guy's like 70 years old, and he's a dancer at gay bars. And I guess, yeah, he also runs his own DJ station and such. So just an interesting dude, to say the least, for sure. But quite funny. All right, there's the gal. There's the gal that took it. In the background, if you can see her. She's got the shopping cart right back there. That's what we're gonna use. Probably chill a little bit in the lobby, waiting for her to bring that back. Give her about 10 minutes, and if she doesn't bring it back, we'll go get another cart. That's how we do it. And going from there. So on that note, my coworker buddy just arrived, and I'll check in with you 1 or 2 more times. I gotta read a chapter of a book here. Gotta finish my notes. And by tomorrow, I need to have my ditto done, which consists of me making sure I just have orders placed to earn points for my online store that'll eventually get me to attract other people to create a network and build upon assets. So that's what I got going on. Check in with you later on. All right, mission accomplished. Dropped off a second cart. First cart lent out to a lady in the building, and she didn't actually bring it back within a quick time frame. So me and my coworker went to get another cart at Whole Foods. Look, so this is the apartment complex, and that's a section of it. So that in relation to Whole Foods is literally right over there. So it makes it really easy to just go and grab a cart. So I've grabbed 2 carts and brought them back to the lofts, being the apartment complex. And after dropping it off, bumped into 2 ladies that we know that are friends of my friend, elderly sisters. I just chatted with them for about 10 minutes, and bumped into another person in the elevator and chatted with them. So delivering value in the sense of giving people my time and my coworkers' time to just listen and strike up a genuine conversation and hear them out, laugh a bit, go from there. So anyways, you're gonna go get some food at Safeways, enter my notes, read a chapter. If I have time or have good quality Wi-Fi, upload a video, and if not, do it tomorrow morning, and going through the whole process all over again in my day-to-day process of climbing to my peak. I didn't mention, but when I went to go volunteer today, it's a really quick, short session as 2 of my patients were both sleeping, but I bumped into a lady who's also a patient at the nursing home, and I chatted with her for about 15 minutes or so on the care her mother received for hospice, and another hospice facility in Orlando that her mother received care for, and just certainly chatting a little bit on philosophical topics and such. So, one more time check-in, or 2 more times. I gotta stop making these potential promises like, yep, 1 more check-in, and it turns out there's 3 or 4 more check-ins. Regardless, I'm doing it. What are you doing? Hopefully doing it too, as in living life and not existing. I've been on that phrase a lot. Let's not exist. Let's live. What does live mean? Well, that can mean a whole host of different aspects of fulfilling moments throughout life and such. Could go into more detail, but in that sense, I'm gonna call it good as my buddy Wayne walking right over there in the distance interesting guy to talk to. Mr. Wayne, how are we doing tonight? Oh, good as always. Fantastic. All right. Check in with you maybe at Safeways. Hola. And goodbye. Z Nation, back at it. This is my reading spot now. Parking garage going down with full moon in the background. Looks very small right now, but I assure you it is not small. So I'm going to read a chapter, review that chapter, and then also after I get done reading that chapter, I need to do I believe I'm on day number 9 of my story and daily message I have to send to my mentor every single day for the next 90 days. So I'm going to do that right afterwards, because that always includes a portion of what you've absorbed, what you've done to reinvest in yourself, being in form of an audio or a book, and give what you learned about it. So that's what I will be doing after I read that chapter. And then maybe a little quick nightly TRX session, even though I'm not wearing workout clothes at all. I get my sweat on, as it is fairly muggy, humid, and warm. Right now, almost 11:30 at night. No idea if I had to guess. Definitely in the 80s. Might even feel like 90s right now. And again, I don't pay attention, and I haven't paid attention to the temperature in a long time. 4 or 5 months, really. And I find we don't even pay attention to the temperature. A lot of times you don't have these built-in expectations because of a certain temperature, and then because you're not really heavily focused on the humidity or warmth. I mean, yeah, obviously I sweat a lot being outside because of the humidity, but I've gotten so used to it, and it's not something that really bugs me, and I don't let it affect me as far as, yeah, it ruins my clothes, but whatever. They're just clothes. At the end of the day, I can easily get new clothes, and at the end of that day, I know for a fact I'm going to die anyway, so I don't need to really focus on it. What I am focused on right now is these trees. And there's no way you're going to be able to see whatsoever in the distance. There's some trees right there. There's a bunch of them. Just the way the light's hitting it creates this really cool texture where if I just stare at them long enough, I can see different shapes, different patterns and such. Like I am seeing a wise King Kong right now, but very green. Very broad shoulders, very distinguished head shape, having that kind of gorilla structure. But the face is a little different, because I'm seeing more of a tusk, an elephant tusk. So it's that was just within a matter of seconds of what I just stared and looked at. Quite cool. They are really cool trees. I wish I could show you them in great detail, but my camera doesn't pick up that. Anywho, DailyXander 293 in the books. I'm getting close to hitting that magical number of 300, which means I only have 65 more days after that number's hit to have made it an entire year long-term goal, 1 year, daily uploads every single day of being my thoughts and how it's morphed into more than that, being questions to ask people and podcasts, and certainly continually building on myself. Great human development project, indeed. Self-awareness project, indeed. And overall accountability project, indeed. Alrighty, quick and short, because I gotta get reading. Peace, love, unity, and respect. Followed up with passion, baby. Check in with you tomorrow, as always. Peace.